One of the things that it did bring to us, something which we hadn't really thought about at the time, was allowing some new concepts to come in. So looking at impacts at different levels. So impact in terms of customer, in terms of regulatory, financial and reputational, which is something which we'd sort of played around with, and we'd engaged a little bit with KPMG. As I said earlier on, we don't like their support, which is true, but we just wanted to get a view from what was going on in the rest of the industry, and obviously they touch a number of organisations. So what was it like out there? What was it feeling like? So ownership was critical. Have we nailed that yet? No. It's still not right. We're still not getting that ownership within the first line. So that's something which we've still got to progress and push along. Senior management engagement. So again, keeping this on the agenda. I'll touch a little bit into conduct risk in a minute, but we've had to change our structure internally in terms of our governance framework. And what that's done is it's begun to make senior management a lot more aware of what's going on and what their responsibilities are. Because right from the sort of board level down, the move to the FCA has caused us a little bit of what does this mean then? What does that look like? Is it an opportunity for us to do something different? So, notwithstanding everything which we've done so far, this year is pivotal for us. We're doing a lot more in terms of trying to catch risks, activity, beginning to push out more. I mentioned we started with the operational areas. By this point, by now, we've already brought in finance, the treasury functions from an operational viewpoint. The legal teams that are brought in. IT is now into this framework. Beginning to push that out more into more controllership. So maybe we will use this system for credit risk. So certainly credit risk controls. So we can all link that into the system because our credit risk director wants to have a snapshot of credit controls and how they're assessed. In the same way as you might assess controls and mitigation of a risk, we can just look at credit risk. So compartmentalise it, I guess. Again, come back to a desire to build this controls library, get it all into one place. What we've essentially done is pushed a lot more sort of responsibility within each of the three business lines, so that the deposits and the two lending lines that we've got. They're run much more by like little businesses. It's interesting, it's almost like a gone full circle, because that's how it was, all individual little businesses, and it was all crashed together, and now we're beginning to split back out again.